Hello my motor enthusiasts. A bit of a shake-up in Formula 1 as Max Verstappen and Red Bull find themselves grappling with a rare winless streak, extending to 5 races after Zandvoort. Verstappen, trailing behind McLaren's Lando Norris, voiced concerns about the RB20's pace, admitting it just wasn't quick enough to challenge for the top. With the drivers' standings lead trimmed to 70 points and the constructors' battle lead now at a mere 30 points, the pressure is mounting. Verstappen remains hopeful, focusing on finding that crucial balance in the car for the upcoming races, especially with the Italian Grand Prix on the horizon. He's not counting out a comeback, emphasizing the need to concentrate on internal strategies over external competition. Stay tuned as we see if Red Bull can engineer a turnaround and put Verstappen back in the winner's circle. Hey everyone! You're tuned into Enzo here.
And this is William at your service.
You're listening to F1 Motor Fever podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep up with all our updates. Full throttle. Moving on, Max Verstappen and Red Bull's season seems to continue on a bumpy track. Having not celebrated a victory since the Spanish Grand Prix in June, the tension is palpable. Last weekend at Zandvoort, Verstappen again finished second to McLaren's Lando Norris. He admitted that the RB20 was simply not quick enough to challenge for the top spot. This ongoing challenge has seen their lead in the drivers' and constructors' standings significantly reduced.
Didn't quite catch that. What did you mean? Could you elaborate?
Certainly. Essentially, Verstappen feels that the car's current performance isn't where it needs to be to secure wins. This is especially critical now as they head to Monza, a track where they hope to regain some ground. Verstappen mentioned they've got a few new strategies up their sleeve to enhance their car's balance and performance. It's a critical time for Red Bull. Despite the struggles, Verstappen remains hopeful. He's looking to pivot from these setbacks, focusing on internal improvements rather than getting bogged down by the competition. It's about harnessing what they can control, and he believes they can still turn the tide this season. In light of the pressures mounting at the sharp end of the season, Verstappen remains composed. Despite the rising form of Lando Norris and McLaren, he's not letting it derail his focus. He's clear about not wasting energy on things out of his control, a philosophy that seems to be guiding him through this challenging phase.
That's a crucial mindset, isn't it? Staying focused on what can be controlled rather than the competition's performance.
Absolutely. It's about internal developments within Red Bull. Verstappen is keen on refining the balance of the car, believing that this will naturally enhance their performance. The aim is not just to compete, but to regain their leading edge. As they head towards the races in Monza and eventually towards the final round in Abu Dhabi, it's going to be fascinating to see how this strategy unfolds. Will tweaking the balance be enough to catch up to McLaren's recent surge? Only time will tell. William, fancy having a butchers at some internet chit-chat on a rather unusual incident? It's not directly related to our main theme today, but it's quite the talking point.
Right, let me fill you in. Eric Van Haren reported that there was the first crash of this weekend in Monza, and you won't believe it, it involved the safety car. Bernd Maylander, the man behind the wheel, found himself in a bit of a pickle.
The safety car itself crashed? That's ironic.
Indeed, it is. And the internet's had a field day with it. Let's see what they are saying. User Wallet Full of Sausage remarked, quote, "It's because we haven't had a safety car in like 6 races. He's rusty, unquote."
Hee, that's cheeky. Sounds like everyone's having a laugh then?
Oh, absolutely. There's more. User Not That 1x3 said, quote, "Making work for himself, unquote," and this was followed by Slime Jumper who quipped, quote, "Fine, I'll do it myself," unquote. Clearly, the fans are enjoying a lighter moment amid the usual race tensions.
Any other gems?
Yes, one from Don B28. He mentioned, quote, "Definitely not job security, there's talk of bringing up an F2 safety car driver to replace," unquote. And this sparked a bit of a fantasy draft among the fans. User Neutronium chimed in with a rumor about Mick Schumacher being a potential replacement, which led to another user, Gunebird36, saying, quote, "Release the danger car," unquote.
Ha! The F1 community never disappoints with their banter. Anything on the more technical side?
Indeed, there was a bit of a serious note from user XS Stream Monster X, pointing out, quote, "Then he realized that he can't bring out the safety car when it's the safety car itself in the barriers," unquote. It's a humorous observation, but highlights how unexpected events can throw a spanner in the works even for the most seasoned professionals.
It's fascinating how a single incident can spark such a variety of responses, from light-hearted jokes to more reflective comments on the situation. Thank you all for joining us today on F1 Motor Fever podcast. We've had a thrilling discussion about the twists and turns of the Formula One season, touching on some memorable moments and standout performances. Your support is invaluable to us, so please remember to subscribe, activate those notifications, and get involved in the comments. Share our episodes far and wide, be it on social media or during your casual conversations. Your engagement truly enhances our community.
And keep your eyes peeled for our upcoming episodes. You never know what exciting discussions lie ahead. Maybe more safety car shenanigans? We're here every day, bringing you the latest and greatest from the world of Formula One.
Once again, a massive thank you from both of us. We can't wait to have you back for more high-speed analysis and behind-the-scenes insights.
Oh, and before we forget, pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold.